Virgo. Welcome. How are you? So happy to be here with you, Virgo. This is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everybody. Like I say, take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Also, most of my readings are not date or time specific. There is an exception with this one in that we are in the energy of the new moon in Cancer. It will be at its peak in just a few hours from now, 9:17 p.m. here on the East Coast. On the 9th, probably on the 10th for those of you around the globe, earlier in the evening for the West Coast. So we're in the dark moon energy, which is best for intention setting. It's ripe for intention setting. So if you can do your intention setting from the time you're watching this until the peak of the new moon, that would be ideal. Though whenever you can get to it is great. So here's the thing, the new moon in Cancer, very nurturing. It's like coming home to mom, getting that nice cup of noodles, a warm fuzzy blanket, and a bag of chocolate chip cookies to watch your favorite movie and snuggle up. I mean, it's that good kind of self-nurturing, little indulgent energy. It's beautiful. And there are some other things in the mix of the cosmos happening around this new moon. But the one that speaks to me the most for our purposes here, Virgo, is that Mars and Venus are conjunct. That means they're holding hands. I know. I love that. And they only do that like every 2 years. And it just so happens that the last time they did it was 2 years ago, August in 2019. Also in a new moon in Virgo. So go back 2 years in your memory stores to what was happening for the new moon in Virgo of August 2019 with regard to Mars and Venus. Mars being divine masculine energy, Venus being divine feminine energy. Think Emperor and Empress. And what we're doing right now in this new moon is we are merging our own inner divine masculine and feminine energies within. Okay, so it's so powerful, it's so healing, it's so hopeful, and they're holding hands in the sign of Leo, which is all about passion and romance and excitement and creativity and, yeah, passion. And did I say passion? It's a great new moon, and lovely to have Mars and Venus hanging out together, playing nicely, cuddling up. So I'm sending you new moon blessings. This is a perfect time to set intentions, as I said, but mainly around what you need to shore yourself up for, before you thrust yourself out into the world again during Leo season. And I want to make mention of the full moon in Capricorn, because that full moon in Capricorn was highlighting our goals. It felt like being shot out of a cannon and then looking at the mountain we have to climb. It was a lot. It was heavy energy that was sort of almost showing us the future. But this new moon is about coming home to shore ourselves up, to rest, to, it's like to repair, to get fed, and to nurture ourselves for the next phase of our journey ahead. So I hope you'll keep that in mind. Fear has been coming up in a lot of the readings. Even though it's a new moon and it's about intention setting, you can absolutely release any fear that's getting in the way of you taking care of yourself. Got it? Ooh. Okay, so I'm pulling from Sacred Forest Oracle. I'm going to pull one card for you, Virgo. Let's see what the advice is. Owl Spirit, Wisdom card 27. Oh, I like this. Wisdom, Virgo. Owl Spirit. Come on, Laura, you can do this. It's alphabetical. It's like, what is she doing? So it says, the spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Trust what you feel, Virgo. That isn't always easy for the true blue Virgos. I have too much Leo in my chart, so I'm always trusting spirit, and I'm always trusting what I feel. Sometimes too much so. Trust what you feel. Owl spirit. Wise. Let's see what's going on in the connection here for you, Virgo. Right? Owl spirit, wisdom. There's something here that needs to be learned. There's something that you may be learning one little baby step at a time. But to me, it feels like if you can keep beginner's mind in operation, it may be very helpful to you. Oh, lovely. This top row here, wow, 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 is your divine counterpart. At least that's the intention I set. The bottom row is you, Virgo. Perfect. Wow. As always, it can be reversed. That's fine, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. Sometimes that happens. But my intention is this is Virgo. This is their divine counterpart, and we're looking past, present, and future with an anchor card of a Page of Pentacles. Something new coming online here. So before I clarify, I'll walk you through what I see real quickly. Past energy here, your divine counterpart really either feeling the energy of divine feminine coming from you if you are here as a feminine, or within themselves. This is about unconditional love. So all energy in the past focused on the divine feminine, and here you are, Virgo, ships coming in. But the thing about ships coming in is this card requires you to make it happen. So the ships don't just arrive willy-nilly. You got to place the order. There's the Two of Wands. That's where we are now. So I almost feel as if, you know, maybe we had carts and horses out of order here, because what I see is you're very clear on what you want now. So what it was you were trying to call in can now manifest because you're very clear on what you want, Two of Wands. And your partner here, your divine counterpart, Two of Swords, is at a crossroads. This came through in the morning musing for the membership. It was divine masculine that was at a crossroads. So I'm feeling that that's pretty aligned with what came through for those of you from the membership. But notice the two twos. I mean, you're both kind of sort of mirrored in terms of choices and decisions that you're making in this present energy in this moment. Really beautiful. Going forward here, we've got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups has lots of meanings, but I'll just say that there may be some dissatisfaction here or unhappiness that your divine counterpart may experience, or they may be concerned that they will be rejected. They may be feeling rejected, or some emotional disengagement or disenchantment, but it also could be a potential for a missed opportunity. And I say that because I see you, Virgo, taking a leap of faith. Beautiful Aquarian energy of the Fool. We have Venus showing up in the past, that Empress, Libra, and Taurus energy. But I feel like there's this leap you may take forward, and there's a potential that there may be a missed opportunity. So I'm just laying it out for you, and now I'm going to clarify, which can change a lot of things. So let's look at the Page of Pentacles first. Something you're learning about the conflict that you... Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Whoo! Temperance has been showing up a lot lately. Showed up in the new moon. There is a new moon in Cancer reading up on the channel, and an extended that goes through Aries through Pisces, all signs. So just FYI, it's there. Temperance played a major role in that reading. But I feel like there's something you need to learn here about the conflict that surrounds this connection. I think it's all part of the plan. We have your luck may be changing here, especially as you take baby steps forward to move beyond that conflict. And underneath is the wisdom of patience. It's a different kind of patience, though. It's like the alchemy, the alchemist card. So understanding that you need to exercise self-control and restraint and make any little adjustments one at a time, and then wait to see if anything changes. And then you make another adjustment. And think of the old alchemists would take a freaking hunk of lead and turn it into gold. And that did not happen overnight. But the potential is there. And there was wisdom and angel guidance and protection as well. So I'm feeling as if on some level, if you can manage your own energy and allow things to come into flow, the conflict is part of the plan. Because it's teaching you something new here, Virgo. So it's okay to be a babe in the woods in that sense, especially because you know the wheel is moving in your favor. And it does seem to be, because what's underneath is suggesting that it's a matter of time, born out of the wisdom to have patience to know that energies can come into flow with minor little adjustments along the way. I love that. Empress in the past. Ooh. Oh my God. I feel like it's too early in the day for wine, but wow. Okay. I need an adult beverage for this. So, in the past, for your divine counterpart, we have the Empress, High Priestess, Three of Cups, and the Empress again. And when I see the Empress or any cards that are sort of book-ending, then these are the cards that are most important. So we know that this person focused on unconditional love of the divine feminine, whether it's themselves or you, Virgo. Here's the issue. No communication, third-party energy. The third-party energy can be anything. It could be a person, sure, and for many of you, that's the case. Sorry, that's my garbage truck outside. But it can be ego getting in the way. It can be this conflict getting in the way. It can be distance. It can be demands on one or both of your lives, keeping you apart. But I feel as if you've never been far from their mind. And their connection to their higher self and inner knowing has always also held in their mind's eye whatever this third-party energy is. So Three of Cups can be straight up celebration, but it's not looking like that's what it is about, especially because there's another three here, which is the Three of Wands. And I almost feel like you are calling them in, but there was no communication, possibly no response if you did reach out. Ooh, but definitely an energy of separation and feeling really removed from divine feminine energy. Not in a good way. Virgo, I love you guys, man. You show up and you bring it. Look at this. Can you can you feel me now? Another bookend in the past, so very similar. Who was calling in who here is what I want to know. Three of Wands, Three of Wands. And what you were looking for here, dear beautiful Virgo, was commitment and reciprocity. I know what I want. I know who I am. This is a card of conventional committed relationships. Yeah, and beliefs around commitment, and their part of your belief is it's two-way street. You gotta give as well as receive, is what Virgo said to their divine counterpart, or at least was trying to manifest on some level with some measure of reciprocity in the here and now. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, the Six of Pentacles is Pentacles energy, and here is your person, by the same token, trying to kind of draft off the energy of the divine feminine while there's no contact. And trying to navigate via their inner knowing and intuition with regard to that Three of Cups. So they weren't celebrating nothing. And honestly, I feel in this case that the Three of Cups is what has been the conflict here. Okay? Now the energy shifts, and we have the two of you with the twos. Energies of crossroads for your divine counterpart, and decisions to make for the path you are going to walk forward, dear Virgo. This Two of Swords feels to me like the answers that this person is seeking are within. They need to get clarity around it, make a decision, but also understand the meaning behind it all. You here have the world in the palm of your hand, flat out in the open. All you have to do is look at the horizon and see the world of possibilities before you and choose what you want, the path you want to walk. All right. Divine Masculine is at a crossroads if I have the energies correct. With regard to this connection, moving to calmer waters, that was in your morning musing. And there's a Two of Pentacles. So, you know, again, a little bit of up in the air, indecision. This person right now may be weighing realities on the ground, especially if there's a third energy in the mix. What am I really dealing with here? They may be trying to get some clarity around moving forward with you in this connection, but they don't know what they're really dealing with, right? High Priestess. So they're trying to assess before they take any action. This new moon is perfect for that, by the way. And you here, Virgo, with the Two of Wands. Hanged Man, right, flag on the play. So you're both kind of up in the air a little bit. You're looking for clearing the air, and you have not given up. I love this. Okay, so I feel like there's a delay for you with regard, Hanged Man, Pisces energy, FYI. And Pisces has been coming in and out of Virgo readings and vice versa as well. So I just want to say that. It might be confirmation for someone, but I feel like there's a delay on you choosing the path. I feel like you're waiting for some measure of enlightenment and hoping for some downloads that might clear the air. Knight of Swords, you may be feeling a sense of urgency, but I don't think you're going to respond to it. There may be information coming toward you from your person that would help clear the air. I say that because I see the Six of Swords for them. That's what they want too. They want to move beyond the drama. They want to move beyond the chaos or the conflict to calmer, smoother waters with you. And so this may actually be their energy coming. And I feel like you sense the need to wait for some enlightenment before you choose that next phase of your journey. You have not given up on this connection. It's exhausting. I can sense that. But I feel like you don't think the last chapter has yet been written. What number was this? Yes, 27. 2 and 7 is 9. The Owl Spirit Wisdom card. That's what I feel. Almost as if on some level, you know things aren't quite yet complete. But you're close. Four of Cups going forward. Aw. Six of Wands was in your morning musing. King of Cups. I think Six of Wands was. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Regardless, I feel this person is going to want to reconcile any differences and make peace. I wonder if they're concerned that you won't receive it. King of Cups. Coming from their heart, from some measure of emotional availability. Sorry. But an awareness underneath that it's going to take two. This is a team effort. It's actually going to take three. You, your divine counterpart, and spirit, co-creative energy. I think they wonder if you will receive and or reject their offer of reconciliation and cooperative, co-creative energy to build on your connection. So that Four of Cups to me feels more like they're going to move toward reconciliation. They're not sure you're going to receive it. but here you are. Let's see what comes through for the Fool for you, Virgo, in the future. Five of Swords. There you are, Virgo, Hermit. And we get some Leo action. But of course, I'm looking at this, and what I see is nothing's going to stop you. I feel like you're, okay, once again, owl spirit wisdom. I feel going forward, you're going to realize you're wiser now. You've done all the inner work, the hard work, the solitary work. And I don't think you're going to let anybody that may potentially set you up or sabotage you get in the way. This could also mean you jumping, taking a leap of faith in spite of the potential for sabotage. And it's easy for me to see a connection between the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups, almost like you're both expecting some kind of head games from or mind games from each other. It's interesting. It's not exact mirroring, but there's something here that feels very similar. And I feel like you're going to keep moving forward because it's about your happiness. You know, on some level, your willingness to kind of leap forward, even in the face of this nasty ass energy of the Five of Swords, which can feel like somebody who just sets you up for a failure, or where the deck is stacked against you, or where someone else comes in the mix. I'm thinking third party, and that Five of Wands also like maybe an anticipation of a continuation of that energy. I don't think it's going to stop you because you've done your work. And I feel this person is ready to work with you, or will be ready to work with you at that point. And they may, hopefully it's not them that may miss an opportunity. They may worry or be concerned that you may reject them. So very interesting here, Virgo. And there's a lot of reason for that. So you both have something new to learn here about the other, because I think you're very different people than you were as you've moved through this connection, whether together or apart. I'm seeing separation here for many of you. So interesting. If this is speaking to you, Virgo, there is a link below to the extended. The extendeds are now hosted on a new platform, 30 days unlimited viewing. So you don't have to worry about how many views, just enjoy it for up to 30 days. I'm going to pull a card, something that you can focus on in this moment, something that represents the blocker challenge that may get in the way or interfering with the smooth process in this connection, what you can do about the blocker challenge, and or what may come out of it. Then I'm going to look at advice for you, Virgo, from Spirit or the universe, energies surrounding you at this time, or maybe something going on behind the scenes with your person that you're unaware of but should know about, as well as the potential outcome going forward. I will also pull cards with your messages to and from each other at 5D. Let's see what kind of energy you're putting out there, what you want each other to know. That's always very enlightening. And I'll close out with some additional oracles. So the extendeds are pretty fruitful. If this has spoken to you, you will get so much more there. I look forward to seeing you there, Virgo. I love you so much. Take care. New moon blessings to those of you watching at the time that this is posted. Bye for now.